If you clicked on this video, then you probably want to know how to navigate the world of Roblox Jailbreak without spending Robux though. Don't worry, I got you. In this video, I'm going to help you navigate all the way to your first $1 million vehicle in Jailbreak. But before this video starts, let me make two notes. If you have and want to spend Robux, I'm going to be coming out with a video for you very soon on the channel, so stay on the lookout for that. And two, I've been playing Roblox Jailbreak since 2018 and have purchased $1 million on multiple accounts, or purchased $1 million vehicles on multiple accounts that I grinded. So I think that I'm somewhat qualified to talk about this. Anyways, without further ado, let's begin. When you first load up Jailbreak, you're going to be granted with two teams, the police team and the prisoner team. But how do they make money and which one should you play? Prisoners have to escape jail like so. That's how you escape jail with the punching box, boys. And once they escape prison, they can rob stores such as this fine jewelry store. And turn in money like that. Once you turn in a robbery, a criminal gains bounty, which caps out at $20,000. This is where the police come in. Police will go around the map trying to arrest the criminals, and once arrested, they gain their bounty. So for say, if a police officer arrested me right now, they would make $1,000 because I have a $1,000 bounty. However, I recommend that you play the police team. Let me explain why. If you don't have Robux and you don't want to, or if you don't want to spend Robux on the game, which I totally understand, robbing as a criminal is not going to make you much money. Stores like the jewelry store are only going to give you about $2,250, and things like the bank are only going to give you about $3,000, and don't even get me started on the trains. Okay, certain robberies, such as the cargo plane and the tomb, will give you the same amount of money as if you were just a normal person with a game pass. However, not all robberies are created equal, and not all robberies will be giving you the same amount of money. It is due to those facts that I recommend that you play the police team. Now, if you're wondering how to find a server that has good bounties, don't worry, I have something for you. I recommend that you use the Jailbreak Changelogs Bounty Tracker, which if you go to Community and then you go to Bounty Tracker, it's going to be right here. Now, I recommend that you use this because it gives you quick navigation to servers with a high bounty. Look, 52,000, 67,000, and 37,000, so on and so forth. If you just do this, go in, arrest people, and then join a new server from here, you'll be making money like that. No one's going to ever make any more money faster than you will. It was two $20,000 values on one server. You don't find that very often. Now, if you don't want to do this for some reason, you can just server hop. Eventually, you'll find a pretty good server. However, I recommend that you only stay in a server if at least 3 people have a $15,000 bounty or higher. Once you find the server that you want to arrest people in, I recommend that you grab 3 items. A donut at the donut shop. The donut allows you to heal health if you're low, so just pull it out, eat it, and then you'll gain back some more health. A glider from the glider shop. Using this will allow you to easily catch criminals. So say I'm fighting with a criminal and trying to arrest him. Just pull it out, jump, press, and then bam, you can glide, and you can actually catch a criminal off by surprise. Off by surprise with that tactic. And the last item that I recommend you grab is located over here on the southwest part of the map. Is the energy drink. The energy drink is very similar to glider. You pull it out, drink it, and it gives you super speed. But unfortunately, you lose 50% of your health once you drink it, which is what the donut's for. Pull it out, eat it, your health will go back up. I also recommend grabbing a shotgun. I'm pretty sure it's free or it might cost $1,000. The shotgun is just a close hitter. If you get close up to someone and shoot them, you're gonna do 30 damage to them, and you're gonna do no more than 30 damage. Also, if a criminal is running for you, just pull a gun out and shoot them. Don't kill them, but if you shoot them, you take their health down. It'll make them slower, easier to catch, then tase, and go from there. The vehicle that you should be using to arrest all these criminals is the default helicopter. Doing this for going around the map and arresting people for about 30 minutes should enable you to purchase your first vehicle. That being the Shellmark 5, which spawns over by the Crater City gun store. Now, I know that it might sound a little bit random, but please let me explain. If you don't own the Pro Garage Game Pass, then you can only spawn vehicles that are worth less than $100,000, or that cost less than $100,000. The Shellmark 5 is hands down the best vehicle that is under $100,000. Keep in mind, this is not going to be your main vehicle. You are still going to be flying around with the default helicopter, going around arresting criminals. This is solely so that if you die, like if you die and you respawn over at the police base over here, and you're trying to get back to the bank, spawn it in, quickly go. And if you're maybe at the gun shop and you fight and you arrest someone, and you drive over here, come over here, and spawn in your default helicopter. And now you can go back out and keep arresting people. You don't need to buy vehicles before you reach $1 million milestone, but I recommend that you do. I think it's gonna make your experience a lot more smooth, and it's probably gonna help you in the end. And you'll probably end up making more money. Once you have the Shellmark 5, continue arresting players with the helicopter as you were previously, and get comfortable with it, because you're not gonna be buying your next car for a long time. Well, I say a long time, it's really not that long. Because your next car is going to be the Tesla Roadster over here. The Tesla Roadster is going to cost about $600,000, but I recommend saving up for $655,000. Once you reach that milestone, you'll be able to buy 3 things. Number 1, you're going to be able to buy the Roadster, which is quick in acceleration and can easily pit maneuver vehicles. Number 2, you're going to be able to buy... Where's the engine? There we go, I found it. You're going to be able to buy the engine level 5, which is just going to make your car a little bit faster. And then the last thing that you're going to be able to buy is the monster suspension. This is really useful for getting over stuff like the train tracks. Like if you put yourself on smaller suspension, like normal, you can get over the train tracks, but in some areas of the map, it's just really difficult to do. So I just recommend putting yourself on getting monster suspension. It's going to allow you to go over things and hit ramps way easier. If you follow this guide, this is going to be the last thing that you buy before you purchase a $1 million vehicle. Now, once you have... By the way, this is going to be your new main. You are ditching the default helicopter for the Tesla Roadster. Keep in mind, you don't have to buy this if you don't want to, but I recommend it. I think it's going to help you in the long run. Also, it's just good to have once you get yourself sorted out. But once you buy the Roadster and you eventually make it to $1 million, you need to figure out what vehicle you want to buy. In the game right now, there are 8 $1 million vehicles. Here's the order that I recommend that you buy them. The first vehicle that I recommend you buy is going to be the Bionic. The Bionic is a quick accelerating vehicle, and it flies over most of the things on the map. So it's pretty much like the Army Heli, but quicker. And honestly, the Army Heli, you don't need the altitude that it can give you most of the time. So the Bionic is a great choice. The second $1 million vehicle that I'm going to recommend that you buy is going to be the Army Heli. Give me a second. The Army Heli. The Army Heli, it's slower than the Bionic, however, it can go way higher, and it also has the ability to route the cargo ship. Additionally, it can fit up to 8 people in the vehicle, and it has missiles, so if there's a thing people do a lot... Oh. Today is not my day. A thing that a lot of people do, and that I recommend that you do, if there's a cop and you're fighting, get low, go up, back, missiles. That's going to help you kill a cop a lot easier. The third $1 million vehicle that I recommend you buy is going to be the Volt Bike, which is pretty much just an upgraded version of the Roadster. It's smaller, more maneuverable, but only holds 1 person. So, but let's be real, nobody really drives 2 people around or drives another person around. Most people just drive their own vehicles, so it's not really going to affect you. The fourth $1 million vehicle that I'm going to recommend that you buy is the Jet. Now, if you are not willing to learn how to fly the Jet properly, then you can skip this vehicle and you can move on to the next one. However, if you care to take the time and learn how to fly a jet, then you will become one of the deadliest things in the entire game. Something that I like to say is that the scariest thing you will encounter in Jailbreak is a good jet pilot, because they will kill you like that. The fifth $1 million vehicle that I recommend you buy is the Monster Truck. Now, yeah, I don't own it. I traded it away for something, I don't remember. But I have pretty much its equivalent right here, which is the OG Monster Truck. It's pretty much the exact same thing except for the different model. It can hold up to 6 people, and it has pretty good suspension, so you'll be able to get over a lot of things that other cars won't be able to get over. But I mean, if you have the Bionic, you'd still be able to get over either way. Let's get the monster truck. I'd recommend getting the Trailblazer, which is pretty much the monster truck's baby brother. I mean, it has guns, and I guess it has pretty good suspension. But I mean, we're starting. This is like the first vehicle, and it's like, don't really buy it unless you absolutely want it for some odd reason. At number 7, we have the tank. This is solely for trolling purposes. Do not buy this unless you intend to troll. You can spin it around, and boom, fire missiles. Trolling purposes. This is also the slowest vehicle in the game, so don't even think about trying to do a power plant run with this. It will not work. You will probably lose all your money. And the last $1 million vehicle that you should buy, or the last vehicle that you should buy overall, is the Sloop. It is slow, it is big, it is limited, and it is dumb. Only buy this if you have extra money. Okay? I do not have extra money. Don't ask why I own it. Okay? Don't ask questions. Okay. And well, that's it. You've gone from having nothing to having maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe up to 8 $1 million vehicles inside Jailbreak without spending any Robux. I hope that you found this helpful, and I'll see you around. Peace.